What's up, everyone? It's Phoenix here, bringing you guys another reaction. This time it's Fallout 76 official teaser trailer. So I want to react to this, and then we're going to break it down as much as we can to try and figure out what exactly this game is. So before I forget, I want to pull up this. I want to bring this over here, just for later. So anyways, let's get started. Let's play the video.
Life is all there, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like the breeze. Country road
Go to the home, to the plain. Hurry home, Virginia. Hurry home. Home.
In Vault 76, our future begins.
Our future begins. What does that mean? What does that mean? Where our future begins. Let's just break it down. So I'm gonna mute it and let's just watch again. So they start out with the police standby. Obviously it's Fallout, duh. But like, what is it? So we start out with this radio that shows this date. And it pans out. It's interesting that they're playing a song that's associated with Virginia. But, well, actually, it's not Virginia, it's just America in general. 27 October 2102. Now that's an interesting date, because that is one day before the anniversary of the release of Fallout 3. So why is that date there? This is where our future begins. Our future. Now, is that future referring to Fallout? Or perhaps more Bethesda? Huh. Because there's a lot of theories going around about what this is. Nobody knows for sure, but there's a lot of theories. One of the theories is that Fallout New Vegas and Fallout 3 is going to get a remaster for the 10-year anniversary. But this looks like a new game. This actually does look like a new game. It's definitely not a remaster, because it just doesn't make sense. Perhaps this could be a prequel? Because 2102, Fallout 3 takes place in 2207, something like that. Let me look. This is why I pulled this up. Fallout 3 setting. 2277 was Fallout 3. Fallout 4. Let's see here. Fallout 4 was 2077. Now, all these dates revolve around 2077. So this is... So the bombs dropped 2077. And this takes place 2102. And the entire game of Fallout 4 takes place 210 years after that, in 2287. So this takes place between Fallout 4. Fallout 4 when the bombs dropped. So this is between when the bombs dropped and the Fallout 4. It is also between... Wait, so Fallout 3 took place 2277. And Fallout 4 took place after that. So this is in between. This is in between the bomb dropping in Fallout 3. This is a prequel. At least that date is a prequel. Is before Fallout 3 and Fallout 4, but after the bombs have dropped. Now this is Vault 76. Vault 76. Why is Vault 76 so important? Why is it so important? Vault 76, according to the Fallout Wikipedia, background, not all vaults were designed with experimental purposes. Vault 76 is one of 17 known control vaults, meaning that it was used as a baseline to compare to experimental vaults. Vault 76 housed 500 occupants and was programmed to open to the wasteland outside after 20 years since the bombs fell. According to the Vault Tech Terminal in the Citadel, Vault 76 is located somewhere in Washington, D.C., likely in the outskirts of outlying areas, as it does not show up on the Capital Wasteland map. It is also mentioned in one of the alien captive recorded logs, number 13, recorded by Giles Wollstonecraft, a Vault-Tec official who was abducted while inspecting the vault's construction site. In Fallout 4, the newsreader in prologue mentions Vault 76 debuting on 2076 in honor of America's tercentenary when discussing Vault-Tec's plans to expand. So what could this possibly mean? Why is Vault 76 so important that it's coming out? Well, we don't know when it's coming out, but I assume it's coming out this year. Which means October 28th, this year, is the 10-year anniversary of Fallout. So it's no surprise that there's going to be a Fallout this year. But why is Fallout 76 happening? And what is it? Some people think it's a remaster. But this looks like a complete new game. Even if they do remaster New Vegas and 3, I think this is completely different. Sorry about that. Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Just try to ignore that. Damn it. We done? Okay. So maybe... Now, some people are thinking the future of Fallout. The future of Bethesda. This is the future. the future. 500 occupants. They've been working on this for a while. There's 500 occupants, apparently. Could it possibly be a multiplayer? It's not a... I don't think it's... I initially thought that it would be a remaster, but that doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make any sense why they're emphasizing 76 at all. The official vault of the Tricentennial has something to do with America. I mean, obviously, 1776 is very important for America, for the United States of America. So 76 makes sense to have the capital there. But why is Fallout 76? Why is it 76? We are going to know more about it at E3. But is it possible that they drop some hints in this trailer? There's nothing significant about this, I don't think. Could it possibly be like a Fallout New Vegas, but in DC? Like, people were speculating like a Fallout New Orleans, but what if it's more like a Fallout New Washington, New DC? I don't know. It doesn't have the ring to it, but it could be something similar. It looks amazing. That's one thing. It looks great. Whatever it is. Interesting enough, it is available for pre-order already. So that's weird. Excellence in bureaucracy. In beauty? I don't know. It's nothing. Outstanding Achievement Award. I think that is excellence in beauty. I can't see. An appreciation for your consideration. For your commitment and dedication. I have no idea what that says. Something in first place. Oh man, stop it. First aid. Applications. You are invited to celebrate the 10-year anniversary, maybe. Is it possible that this is animated just for the teaser trailer? It's possible, yes. This is going to be for PC, PS4, and Xbox One. It is a bit confusing. 2102. So this is essentially a prequel. Reclamation Day. What does that mean? What is Reclamation Day? I know I'm not the only one searching this. Everybody wants to know about it. This is definitely not a normal game. This is definitely not Reclamation Day. Oh, that's a song. It's a song. That's the song they were playing, right? Is that the song that they were playing? Wait. This is. Exclamation. No, that's not the song that they were playing. What is this? Right, I'm so confused. There's a song with the same name apparently, but it's not. That's not it. That's not. That has nothing to do with anything. Reclamation means to the process of claiming something back, or reasserting of right. What does this mean though? All right, I'm gonna find a separate video that might help explain certain things. People that I trust. So let me see. We have a video from Fudge Muppet that might tell us a little bit more. I don't know if there's going to be an ad playing. Who knows? So let's watch this one. So what do they have to say? I'm not going to play the trailer.
And they revealed. I'm going over it, looking at all the little bits and pieces, and I'm sure that as we have a few weeks to comb over this video incessantly, we will find even more. But here is what we found straight away.
All right, I'm listening.
It was streaming on Twitch, and they
Right.
revealed the trailer just a few hours ago, and we get hit with the please stand by sign, and then the logo. Then we get an opening shot of the electrical equipment inside a Pip-Boy, and it zooms out a bit, and then we actually see the full Pip-Boy. Now, the main thing of note here is the year. Much, much earlier than any of the other
Mhm.
games. The date is the 27th of October,
Right.
2102. Now, this is actually set only 25 years after the Great War, the day the bombs fell.
Mhm.
So this is a bit of an interesting change up, because I think Fallout 1 was only 60-something, or something like that years after, and then precedingly you have like Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 and such, which is like, 200 years after the
Mhm.
bombs fell. So this is
Right.
a really, really close date. So initially my first thoughts, the first things I've sort of got to talk about is that when we presumably venture out into the wasteland, it's going to be fresh apocalypse. Lots of radiation.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be great.
Very uninhabitable territory, but also not a lot of civilization. Like, it's not like the other games where they've had ages and ages to build up megatons and diamond cities. And you've got to consider things like this there's also no Brotherhood of Steel necessarily. Because
Right.
they haven't had really time to build themselves up.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
Coast for a long time, which we'll get to in just a second. I've got another point. I'm going to tangent all over the place, and then the Enclave is also way over on the west coast, and then also there's the fact that the super mutants aren't really around at this point.
Oh, that's true.
Could be, or maybe are on the west.
Yeah, because they come later.
Anyway, another important thing is the song. The song is by John Denver originally.
Yeah.
That's just the original real life song, and that song's called "Take Me Home, Country Roads."
Yeah, I know that.
Constantly mentions West Virginia and mountainsides and stuff like that, and basically it gives me hella country vibes. And if you just go and Google search Virginia, you see all the farming country land all over Google Images. And
I don't need to Google Virginia to know what it looks like.
DC, so it's going to be happening in a similar area to where Fallout 3 and Fallout 4 have happened, but it happened in the future. But of course, this game is set way before, closer to the pre-war times. Now, some interesting things about this.
I swear I'm gonna get a copyright. By the way.
Have lived in the pre-war. For example, if there's a 50-year-old person in the vault, they would have lived 25 years of their life pre-war, and there very well could be people who actually survived the nuclear apocalypse still living from the pre-war and not being ghouls or anything.
Right,
Who could
right,
grow
right.
up and find like a 50-year-old raider or something who was, I don't know, once a baseball player in their high school team in the pre-war America. So this is all interesting. And another interesting thing about that date as well is that in that year, 2102, on the date June 23rd, Richard Moreau, also known as Richard Grey, or otherwise known as the Master the main villain of Fallout 1 and creator of the Super Mutants, discovers the Mariposa base. But this is all happening on the west coast.
You're getting into the lore
So
stuff
I don't
now.
know how to really
Mm.
go to in with Virginia on the east coast. Like, I don't think Super Mutants could get all the way over to the east coast by the time.
Yeah.
So I'm just not sure what the whole deal is going to be with Super Mutants. Maybe there's no Super Mutants, maybe there's no Brotherhood of Steel, no Oncom.
What does that 0634 mean?
No and love from the Fallout franchise.
June 34th?
But anyway, another thing to note
No, that's not what it means. June 34th. Yeah, that's the release date, guys. June 34th. Wait for it. I don't think that those four numbers have any significance. There's also those glasses, which is perception, but I don't think that means anything. Red Solo Cup. It's the Red Solo Cup.
Magazine and reading glasses, and then as we pan out a bit more, you get to see a bed, and there's some
It's a doll.
kind of stuff underneath the bed, baseballs. Maybe this little thing could be a magnifying
What
glass
thing?
or compass
Where?
thing,
Down there? That looks like a compass.
exploration thing.
Or maybe a radiation thing. You know those little things at those heater rooms in mostly. There's a backpack.
That there is
Okay.
a fedora and there is a backpack. Now the backpack might be a new kind of item that you can actually wear on your character, but it's sort of giving me this theme of going out and adventuring into the
Right, you're gonna be going in the wasteland.
talk about more and more as we see rest of the stuff in the trailer. But below there are also binoculars underneath the bed, and just here I'm not sure, it kind of looks like a quiver, maybe with like two arrows.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I saw that before.
I just saw that out the corner of my eye, so don't take my word for that one.
I love to use bow and arrows in Fallout. Heck yeah.
Now, there's also this rotating sign, which right now says good evening, and in the back we can see silhouettes of this sort of barn. It looks like hills just here, but in the next little
It's
part,
like an owl.
it's like a proper sort of silhouette of a barn, or so I assume so, but we can see like a little crescent moon, and we can see like a black cat and an owl. It's sort of the night creatures of the barnyard. I just get this real countryside farm feel to a lot of the terrain, and it's probably where Vault 76 is.
Probably, yeah.
And you've also got the camping and the toasted marshmallow, and it just, you can really feel the vibes there. And then we
Right.
get to the next part, and it does the little rotating thing.
And now you see the bunny and the
Booster.
booster. Yep.
Silhouette of the barn with all the trees in the background, fresh cup of coffee, the daisies. It's got that strong countryside feel. The only other thing
Right.
I can see is that there's these golf clubs.
Oh yeah, there could be more weapons.
Significant, but I don't know.
It's not, yeah. I don't think that's important.
But anyway, we get onto the next scene and we see what looks like the Unstoppable board game. I also just realized I said Untouchables before, I think, the magazine. I meant Unstoppables. But anyways, this board game's just sitting out. And then you've also got what looks like a oak something lager, from what I can see. So probably just a new kind of drink, maybe Virginia specific. I'm not an expert.
No. I don't know.
That is there. There's also an acoustic guitar in the background. It's more of those country vibes. So I feel like this could be
Virginia isn't that country. Well, okay, modern Virginia isn't that country. But okay.
it is close to Halloween. We've also got
They are from Australia, so they might not know that.
outback country kind of vibe.
What is that that head in the top?
Bird cage, and you have this sort of mascot squirrel head. Some other board games like Wild Raiders, stuff we've seen before. But more importantly, we have got this poster on the wall, which says 1776 Vault-Tec salutes America, introducing Vault 76, the official vault of the Tricentennial.
Right.
Tricentennial, 300 years,
Ah.
1776, founding of the nation of America, all the way to 2076. They make a new vault, Vault 76. I think that's basically the setup for Vault 76. So it might be a special sort of celebration vault, and with some information that we'll talk about later, some references to Vault 76.
I'm not gonna watch the whole
You
thing.
can understand why they
Their videos tend to be long. And this video is gonna be long.
Fallout 4
In fact, I'm gonna actually I'm gonna stop you there. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'll watch it on my own time, but this is getting long. Let's try. This is 12 minutes from Maddie. Ads.
Salutations, everybody. It is Maddie here today with my.
We're just gonna listen to it for a second. I'm not gonna show it to you guys, but
You told me that was the name of the game yesterday. And that shot leads us to this Pip-Boy right here. This is the
right.
Pip-Boy.
He keeps saying the same
Now,
thing.
you can tell this by a comparison shot where we can see the vent and the lights in the background. We can also see the similar red dots along the side of the Pip-Boy. But of course,
Okay.
Fallout 76 has been retconned a little bit to accommodate for the radio. We know there's going to be a radio in the game, not only because of the speaker on the right side, but also on the top left corner of the Pip-Boy screen in the trailer shot, we can see Vault-Tec radio.
Right.
But what's more important to note about this entire shot is the date on the Pip-Boy.
Again, the date.
Which is 4 days after the Great War, 2102. Now, for those who keep a close eye on the lore for Fallout, this sticks out like a sore thumb. For those who don't know, Fallout 4, the last Fallout game, which dropped in 2015, took place during 2287, 210 years after the Great War. Now, for those who don't know what the Great War is, pretty much conflict hit a
Blah 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 blah.
the world was devastated, and
I've already heard this.
very important to note for this trailer.
I mean,
After we zoom out a little bit more, we
I
see
know that, yeah.
a comic book on the table.
Oh my gosh.
Fallout 76 is going to have these same type of collectibles in prior Fallout games, but I do remember Fallout 4
I just want to know.
Welcome to this
Skip
damn
forward.
ship. I'm going to attempt to address them directly. On behalf of the Vault-Tec Corporation, I'd like to extend a heartfelt welcome to you. Wait, you don't need that. Wait.
As for the official info,
I have no idea. Just skip forward.
Fallout 76, which started construction in February 2065 and ended in October 2069. I think it's important to mark this down just because a couple of people thought that Bethesda went back and somehow retconned the lore and started building vaults back in 1776, but that obviously was not the case. Occupants are at 500, the duration is 240 months.
I guess stop. I think I got all the information that I need. So basically, alright, so we know that there's basically nothing out in the wastelands. And we also know that they said that this is the future of Fallout. That's what they said in the trailer, right here. Let's hear it again.
Vault 76, our future.
Begins. Now, does that mean, is that referring to Fallout, or is that referring to Bethesda, or is that referring to both? Our future begins. I mean, that voice actor has been working with them for a while, so he really could have just shot lines for that trailer. This is where our future begins. It could be double meaning. It could be referring to both Fallout and Bethesda in general. They're trying something new, obviously. Now, Bethesda themselves have said, Bethesda Games Studios have said themselves that they've been working on this for a while. This is their 10-year anniversary. Of course, they're going to have a Fallout game this year because they need to celebrate it. In what way can that be celebrated that hasn't been done already? We've already seen a Fallout New Vegas. We've already had Fallout 4. We don't need Fallout 5. But something different. Something that hasn't been done yet. And perhaps that is a survival mode? I mean, that's what some people have been speculating. There's been a lot of speculation. None of this is confirmed. I think they will end up remastering Fallout 3 at least. But this is obviously not it. I think it takes place in West Virginia, not Virginia. Well, it could also take place in Washington D.C. because, like the Vault said, or the wiki said, Vault 76 is in DC, is in the capital of the United States. So I think it's more like it's going to take place more in Washington, D.C., but Washington, D.C. is in the middle of Maryland, Virginia, and you could also argue West Virginia. Now, for those of you who also don't know, Virginia used to be a lot bigger. It used to be like a whole section. It didn't used to be the triangle basically thing that you see. In 1776, Virginia was a lot bigger. A lot bigger. In fact, in 1776, it's funny because Washington, D.C. was not the capital of the United States. So, that brings up complications. Now, that could just be, me thinking a little bit. It's technically not in there, but they didn't build the vault in 1776. They built the vault in some other time. They built the vault in 2065. A few years in the future. That's actually really close. 2065 is when they started building the vault. Which at that time, yes, obviously Washington, D.C. was indeed in the Washington, D.C. was indeed the capital. I think it's going to be more from Washington, D.C. down. Now, maybe Vault 76 is in West Virginia or Virginia. And in that case, we could have that whole section. If they're doing country, it's not going to be Northern Virginia, where I am. It's probably going to be more south. Shenandoah, West Virginia, that area. That area is a little bit more country. It's not country, but it's country enough. It's more country than where I am, but it would make more sense if it's towards the capital or towards West Virginia, because it did say West Virginia. Technically, California to the plains, West Virginia. Maybe it's the whole United States. It's probably not that. I don't know. Like they said, Fudge Muppet said, there's not a whole lot out there because it's so close to the date. There's no super mutants. There's no nothing. There's nothing there. So what will we be doing? Is this going to be survival? Is this going to be multiplayer? Because there's 500. Vault 76 can hold 500 occupants. 500. I feel like that could possibly mean, especially since it's called Fallout 76, that maybe they could turn those 500 people into a mass multiplayer game. In fact, there's also this article that speculates Fallout 76 is an online survival RPG releasing on blah 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 blah. I don't know if I would like Fallout MMO. We just had Elder Scrolls Online, but this could be different. This could be something different because it doesn't necessarily mean that the whole game is an MMO. It doesn't necessarily mean that. In fact, I would prefer it if they didn't do that, especially since this is coming from Bethesda Game Studios, or at least Bethesda Montreal, one of those people. Now Bethesda, that's interesting, because Bethesda is in Maryland. So they're actually close by. So they have a relative idea of probably have a relative idea of what Virginia is. They've probably been in Virginia. They've probably been in to DC, because they're right next. They're pretty much right next door. I mean, they're a few miles away. So this could actually be extremely accurate because they have employees that are from Virginia and Maryland, and that whole area. I don't know. I don't remember where the other vaults took place, where the other vaults are, but there's so much behind this that I don't even know. There's so much behind this. Vault 101 was in Vault 101 was in that was also in Washington, D.C. But it has the other. They're all in Washington, D.C. Right? Wait, are they? I don't know. I thought the one was. I think I'm thinking of Vault 111, which I think is in Pennsylvania. I don't even remember. Or Massachusetts. Vault 111 is in Massachusetts. Vault 101 is in Washington, D.C. So Vault 76 could be in West Virginia. Not Virginia, but West Virginia. I think that would make sense considering its country. So, anyways, that's all I had to tell you guys. I think if I put this up any longer, it's not going to load until tomorrow. So, anyways, that's all I have to say. What do you guys think? What do you think Fallout 76 could be? What do you think? We will never know until Bethesda E3 conference. We won't know until then. So, I left the planes for time bright for you guys. Are amazing. Peace out and have a good day. I'll catch you guys next time on the Plane TV. Peace out and stay awesome, guys. It's been a blast. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. We'll see you guys in the future. Peace out and thanks for watching. Bye bye. That is not the button.